Hey guys, it's Shocky, and it is actually 2 years since Chapter 1 Season X happened. It started, came out August 1st. I remember July 31st, staying up till 1 because I was super excited because I just couldn't sleep, but I knew I needed to sleep. This is before I did my all-nighters. So then I was like, okay, let me try to go to bed. I went to bed for 2 hours, was super uncomfortable, could not sleep. Finally woke up for downtime at 4 a.m. My right shoulder was hurting because I slept weird, and I just played like all day. I remember getting this insane solo win at Loot Lake. The circle was there, everything was low gravity. It was on the very edge of the low gravity dome of the rift zone, and I kept going in and out to get height over the sky. It was really cool. And the combat shotgun still in? It was. It didn't get vaulted until September. That's crazy. Yeah, so we had the combat shotgun for the whole first month of the season, but I'm going to go over every single update in order, and I'm just going to talk about it. And I really think Season X was it was a really good season. It had a great battle pass. They knew what we liked, and they did it again. Made it better, in my opinion, except for the tier 100. I don't like the Ultimate Knight, but I kind of wish we got like an Omega, like another Omega, or some skins from other seasons, because they really only touched Season 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They left out 7, 8, 9, which is, they were still pretty fresh, so it makes sense. And they kind of wanted to really feel OG, so they went with like the OG seasons, because I'd say like OG Fortnite kind of felt like seasons 1 to 5. So yeah, really good season in my opinion. They really just should have gotten rid of the brute right away. It made a lot of people leave Fortnite, and because of that, it just kind of like, it's like Epic Games had this really good community, like friendship with the community, and they just broke it in Season X. They refused to take it out, they nerfed it, and what they really should have done was made it so that, honestly, they should have given it way less health. If it was like a UFO right now, you can shoot down UFOs pretty easily. So all they should have done was slow down the shooting of the brute, have it die a lot quicker, and then I think that would have been a really good way to counter it. Or just, honestly, they shouldn't have given us the brute. It was fun, but it was broken. So I think that could have helped a lot. Season X was a pretty good season. We got cool items. They unvaulted tons of stuff, and we got map changes really often. Kind of crazy, but it made sense. It was the final season of the chapter. They wanted to give us everything. My only complaints with this season were the rift zones giving like a filter to your screen. Like if you went to retail, it was super dark, and I hated that. I felt like I couldn't see, so I wouldn't go to retail. I wanted prison back, all chapter. They finally give it to us at the start of September, but they took away the ability to crouch because of turning you into a prop. That made me so mad that I couldn't land prison. And for the 1 month they brought it back, and then we got a new map, and prison's been gone since. And I'm just really upset. And then same with Greasy Grove. They rearranged the houses. The taco time annoyed me, but it wasn't that bad. It healed you, so it was like a win-lose thing. But like, they rearranged that layout. I liked the original layout, and that made me really mad as well. But it was still a pretty good season. One of the best battle passes, I think. And I'm just gonna go over every single update, give you like a refresher, a summary of the season, and yeah. I really do think it was a really good season. Honestly though, with the loot pool wise, it was intense and crazy, but way more fun than all of Chapter 2. I think Chapter 2 just needs, with the addition of crafting, they need to let us craft weapons. Like, we should be allowed to craft pretty much any weapon, I think. Like, if I want the heavy shotgun, which I know, like if the heavy shotgun and the suppressed pistol were like a thing that you can get all the time, I'd have so much more fun playing the game. I like so many weapons that never come out. So I really wish Fortnite would give us more weapons. And then, yeah, so let's just get into all the updates of the season. So we have the August 1st, update 10.00. We have the Brute, obviously. You could dash, jump, stomp, missiles, shotgun, explode. It's pretty crazy. Then they vaulted the, okay, this is a mistake. I feel like they vaulted a lot of stuff. They vaulted the baller, don't think they should have vaulted that. The quad crasher, don't think they should have vaulted that. The flintlock, should have just kept it in. Shadow bomb, I think they could have kept that too. Semi sniper, get that out of here. Why do we don't need that. The tactical assault rifle, could have kept it. The mounted turrets doesn't bother me. Airstrike doesn't bother me. The glider redeploy, I think it's useful. I think Fortnite feels like Fortnite when it has a bunch of different things to do. Right now, this season, you're using a cow, you're using the scanner, you're using the railgun. Those are your 3 cool things this season. So you know what I mean? Like if we have all this plus the 3 items from season 7, this season could be insane. Then they Then the content update. So this was the second week of the season. So a week after the game came out, we got the automatic sniper and tilted town. And in tilted town, you can find a double barrel, 6-shooter, hunting rifle, and the common infantry. So that's cool. I also think currently right now, Fortnite should have certain locations every single game highlight, just like how you see the purple text whenever there's UFOs, highlight a location with another color. And if you go to that location for that game, it means you have a chance of finding unvaulted weapons or something. That way, it breaks up the loophole. Then in 10.10, this is the third week of the season, we got the sword fight LTM. Wait, there's no way it came out in Season X. We've had that before Season X. Okay, wait, did nothing? Okay, this is a little weird. It's saying that we got nothing in 10.10. I don't know. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so 10.10. And then the content update. So we probably got like a map change or something in 10.10. And then for the content update, so August 20th, we got the Junk Rift, which I think is a pretty good item. It's good for looting because it destroys everything and it gives you ammo and mats. And it was pretty easy to dodge if you heard it. So I think that's a pretty cool item. It damages players, direct hit to 100. The shockwave of it was 100. Drops and stacks of 2, could carry 4. Then we also got the glitched consumables at the that place that got destroyed by the Rift Beacon and malfunctioned and just destroyed the that was a kind of garbage update. It destroyed the stadium and just gave us nothing except for the glitched consumables, which would be every consumable ever in one thing. Then we have August 27th, we got the shield bubble and they vaulted the storm flip drum gun and storm scout sniper rifle. I think storm flip was pretty cool, should have kept it. But yeah, so we got the shield bubble and then we also got the Pandora location and the Borderlands crossover. Then in 10.20 content update, September 3rd, this is like the first day of school, or second day of school in grade 12, I think. No, 11, I mean. Wow. We got the zapper trap that you would throw and it would detach to walls, and we also got the floating island. And then in 10.20.2, this was like the day after, out of nowhere, they vaulted the drum shotgun, which I absolutely hate. All of Season X and 9, I could only hit for like 15 with it. I could never get it to do anything more than 15 or 20, even point blank. I just could not use it. But, and then they also took out the combat shotgun and the proximity launcher, which I think was really dumb, because they were pretty fun items. And then they also unvaulted the suppressed assault rifle, which it made me mad, because the suppressed assault rifle has a lot of bloom, and it annoys me to use that assault rifle. But then they take out the combat and the proximity launcher, which are pretty fun and reliable weapons. Then we have the 10.30 update. This was September 11th. They vaulted the burst SMG. I had no idea the burst SMG survived that long. And they unvaulted the tactical SMG. Oh, this is when Starry Suburbs came. Yay. And then in 10.31, September 18th, we got the Batman update with the Grappler, the Batarang, Gotham City, and Catwoman. And then at 10.40, the last update, they unvaulted Bouncers, Tactical Submachine Gun, the legendary version would spawn in. Oh no, so 10.40 is when we got Starry Suburbs. The big update before that was just the Tactical SMG in other locations. And then we also got the Flintlock at the end of the season as well for October 2nd's update, which was just a small update. And then that was it. Oh, and then here's every map change. Dusty Depot, Factories, the Frozen Meteor, the Skeleton from the Monster, the Rift Zone at Loot Lake, stuff. Yeah, so then we also got Tilted Town, Retail came back, there was that Kevin Monument at Loot Lake and the original spot, the World Cup Trophy at the Happy Hamlet and in Lucky Landing, the Floating Island with the motel on it, and then we also got Moisty Palms, the Prison, Greasy Grove came back, Gotham City, and we even got and then Starry Suburbs, and then even, not too many people know this, but there was like this gas station in a house, and it had like a vending machine there in Season 3 and Season 4, and then it was wiped out in Season 5 by the desert. That came back, even though it wasn't inside the Rift Zone. That made me so happy to see that place, because I would land there a lot in Chapter 1, Season 2. But yeah, those are all your updates, and map changes, and so yeah, I really think it was a good season, not the best, because of the brute and how Fortnite just kind of stopped communicating with us. And what bothered me is that communication led right into chapter 2. That's why chapter 2, I think, in my opinion, Like, so many people just left and hated the game. Like, they messed up. They had a good connection with us and they broke it without patch notes, not answering our, like, just anything, not telling us anything in chapter 2 for so long. Like, it took us, like, so in season X, which came out August 1st, they just ignored us with the brute. And then in, I think, chapter 2 season 3 is finally when they started emailing people patch notes. And chapter 2 season 3 was June. So it was almost like, it was 10 months of, like, a really bad communication with Epic. So, yeah, hopefully the future of Fortnite will be a lot better. I think Season 7, Chapter 2 is, like, probably the best season we've had so far. Just because they're giving us updates that feel like old Fortnite. The only complaint is that I think we need more unvaults at the start of the season or throughout the season. Because, like, 100% with the next, like, what? We have, like, 5 weeks of the season left. 3 more updates. I could honestly, 100%, this is what they've been doing all chapter. I can see them doing, like, out of the next 5 weeks, we'll only get something for 2 or 3 weeks. Even though the start of the season's been pretty good, I can 100% see them just skipping 2 weeks and not giving us content. So I like. Do you guys count the Ferrari week as content? All they did was reskin the Whiplash. I don't know. To me, that's just we didn't get into item that day. It was just the Whiplash, reskinned. So yeah. I think give us an unvault every week, every few days. Let us craft to it. Don't even have to put it into the chests so it doesn't clutter the loot pool. Like, if I have nuts and bolts, I want to be able to make a revolver, suppressed pistol, even though it doesn't make sense. Just let me make a suppressed pistol or a revolver, scoped AR, thermal AR. There's just so much that we can do. Fortnite has such a big potential, and they're preventing themselves from being such a fun game. Like, I think what makes Fortnite fun is how many crazy items they have and how much fun you can do with all this stuff. Like, I miss being able to run around with suppressed pistol, heavy shotgun, and, like, bouncers in an RPG. That would be my loadout in, like, chapter 1. I can't do that anymore. My loadout every single day is the full auto or burst, pump or tack, the SMG, maybe the rapid fire. Rapid fire is pretty good, and then the cow. That's my loadout every single game. And if I change it up, the loadout with the other stuff in the game, it doesn't change that much. And then I also just feel like skill base is really insane. So the only way to actually, like, get rid of the skill based feeling, I have to play fill duos or squads, because it doesn't really work the skill based, or it has to lower it for the other people. And then it also yeah, that's it. So I really hope the future of Fortnite can clutch up. But yeah, that's it. I think Season X was a really good season. Should have got rid of the brutes. The community would have loved them way more and could have enjoyed the season better. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll do more seasons, some more recaps of past seasons. And yeah, that's it. Check out the TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, all in my description. Bye.